Hi, this is Patty with the Chiro channel. Welcome back to our training video tutorials. Today's tutorial is on scheduling our pages in a playlist. The benefits of scheduling your pages is because you can preload your playlist ahead of time. So if you take a vacation or you have a holiday coming up, you can create your messages ahead of time and then schedule them to turn on and off at your desired dates and time. So I'm in the playlist section right here, and I'm going to go to my demo playlist. We're going to edit that. Now I have a couple of slides in here to use as an example for our scheduling. And I'd like to start off with our first one, which is our Memorial Day closed slide here. So we're just going to click on that slide and you're going to notice edit and settings. We're going to go to our settings. On the left hand side here, you're going to see a little check mark and it says limit the moments of playback of this page. I'm going to check mark that and you see a calendar pops up. Well, I want this slide to run just about the entire month of May because I want my patients to be notified throughout the month that we're going to be closed on Memorial Day. So I'm just going to click on that first section that says from, and I'm going to pick May 1st, and I'm going to click OK. And then I want it to run through May 26th. I want it to turn off the day after Memorial Day so it no longer plays in our playlist. And I'm going to click OK. I want this to play on every day that we're open. So I'm going to click off the Sunday and click off Thursday. So this slide will play every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and the half day Saturday that we're open. Now I'm going to pick the time that I want this to play, and I want it to start at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I want it to play till 6 p.m. at night when our office closes. Then all you need to do is click Save. If you notice on that left-hand side on the slide, it has a green clock on it, and if you hover over it, it tells you the days that we picked and the times that it will play. Green means the color of the clock. The green color means that it is going to be currently playing in your playlist. So the next slide I'd like to go to is our BioFreeze special. I'm going to click on that BioFreeze and go to Settings. Click on Limit the Moments of Playback. Now I want this one to play in June. I don't want it to play yet. I want it to be preset. So I'm going to go to my calendar and I'm going to pick June 1st. Click OK. We're going to go to June 30th and click OK. And again, I want this to play every single day that we're open, and I'm going to pick our times that we're open, 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. And then I'm going to click Save. Now you'll notice the clock here is black. Again, I hover over it to check my times, and the reason why it is black is because the color black means future if you are scheduling any slide. So it's not going to start until June and it'll shut off on the 30th. Our next slide that I would like to schedule is my weather. Now I'm using this as an example for different ways that you can schedule your slides. So obviously I would like the weather to play every day, but we're going to just pick and choose a couple of days. So I want this to play on specific days all the time. I'm not going to pick any month. I'm not going to pick any from or through. We're just going to pick the days that I want it to play. So I'm going to choose Sunday to turn off, and we'll leave it on Saturday. And Thursday, of course, we're closed. Today is Wednesday. And I'm going to turn off Wednesday just to give you an example what happens with the clock. If you schedule something not to play on the current day that you're in, okay? And we're going to set this time for 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. once again. So again, we're not picking any specific month or chunk of time frame. We're going to pick every day that I want it to play. And I'm going to click save. Now when you look at the clock is orange. The clock is orange because it means it's actively scheduled to play in my playlist, and it's going to play on those specific days all the time. Now, when we get to Friday, this clock will actually turn green because it's scheduled. As you see when I hover over, I have it scheduled to play on Friday. It's not scheduled to play on Wednesday or Thursday, but Friday it'll turn green. The next one I would like to show you is our slide for foot levelers. I click on settings. And I want to show you what happens when a slide expires. So I'm going to click on the moments of playback. Back in March, we had Arch Madness for our chiropractors. And I'm going to schedule this like I would have scheduled it in March. So I'm going to pick March 1st through the 31st. And I would have scheduled it every day that we were open. And I would have scheduled it from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. There. Okay, so I'm doing this kind of backwards, but I want to show you what it looks like when your page has expired. So I'm going to click save. Now you'll notice this clock has turned gray. So let's say you come back from vacation and you have scheduled your future one and your Memorial Day one to play at a specific time. You do not need to worry about those playing anymore because they will have expired. And you can tell by this gray clock here that it will have expired out. So those are the different colors of the clocks and what each color shows you how it's scheduled and when it's scheduled. In a later tutorial, I will be showing you how to schedule playlists in your channel, and the colors will mean exactly the same thing. Green for playing currently, black for future, orange meaning it's scheduled but just not today, and the gray will mean that it has been expired. So the next thing I would like to show you is when we build our playlist and I want certain information to be reinforced to my clients, I want to put a page in here a couple of times because I will tell you when you build your playlist, you're going to have probably 40 to 50 slides in your playlist. So I'm just going to go up to my holiday hours. And I'm going to drag that again into my playlist, and it will be scattered throughout. If you notice, as soon as I dragged it in here, the clock showed up right away. You do not have to go back and reschedule your clock time. It's already been scheduled. So once you've made an edit to any page, it will continue to bear that same reference, which is wonderful. So what I'd like to do is show you on a preview, you will see the holiday Memorial Day play. You will not see the biofreeze. You will not see our temperature, and you will not see our foot leveler. I'm going to pull this second holiday out, and we'll do a quick preview. Click on the middle so it goes full screen. And again, I have these placed for 5 seconds each. So it's going to skip right over the biofreeze, the temperature, and the foot levelers are not even going to show up in your playlist. There you go. And we start over again. Click escape and X out of your preview. So that is how you schedule your playlist. It really makes your life easier and more organized. And I find it a lot of fun to schedule playlists. So thank you for coming to this tutorial. This is really a powerful feature that you can use in your channel. So stay tuned for our continued tutorials.